You want to know what I think about America? Not the America you get on cable news or whatever rage is trending right now, the real America. I'm talking about the America where a guy shows up to a sweltering picnic with a bunch of battery operated fans and a bucket full of tools that nobody thought they'd ever need until they do. And it's critical. The America of the neighbor who's always there and ready to help. No drama, just there, ready. That America is not broken. That America is extraordinary. And today we celebrate this country. I want to remind you of something. The people who built this country were not elites. They were not oligarchs. They were not people with power other than what they did. They were regular people like you and me who did extraordinary things at the right moment. And like I continue to say, these people are all around you. They're your neighbors. They're your friends. They're people you've never met. They're the person standing in front of you in the grocery line. They're the person in the car or the truck with the loud muffler that's really driving you crazy. They're all around you. They're in your town. They're in your history. And they're in your own backyard. Hi, I'm Dave of the Public Square Project's 5 things you can do to feel empowered when the news just feels like too much. Power in America is the people. Thing 1, Google the historical events that happened in your town, your neighborhood, or county. I mean it. Do it today. Google your own town or your county and historical events. Almost every place in America has some historical event that happened there. A revolutionary skirmish, a stop on the Underground Railroad, an influential person who went on to have a great impact. Find them and talk about them at your picnic. You'll be interested in how people lean in. Most people have no idea what happened on the ground they walk on every day. Thing 2, look up one American hero you've never heard of. Here are a few examples. Sybil Ludington, April 1877. She was 16 years old. She did the same kind of ride that Paul Revere did, only she went 40 miles at night, in the rain, in the dark, to rally the colonial militia after the British attacked Danbury, Connecticut. Paul Revere only rode 16 miles. Another person is Katherine Johnson. She's a mathematician. Look her up. Very cool story. Clara Barton's another one. She started the American Red Cross nearly by herself in her own living room. These are American stories. They belong to all of us, and we should know about them. Thing 3, find out what your community contributed to a great American event. Every state, almost every county has something. They sent men to war. They made things that supported the war. They sheltered freedom fighters. They made the steel that built the country. Pennsylvania alone gave America the Declaration of Independence. But this isn't about Pennsylvania. This is about where you live. What did your corner of the country give? Look it up. You'll stand a little taller after you know. Thing 4, lay on the couch and watch a couple movies. A couple good ones are Hidden Figures, Wind Talkers, and The Theory of Everything. There are lots of others, but these are pretty good ones. Thing 5, find the oldest landmark, historical marker, or building that's near you and go there. Stand there. Touch the wall if they let you. Think about what was happening in America at the time that was built. Doesn't hurt to Google it. We spend so much time looking at screens that tell us that everything is falling apart that we forget that we're standing on ground where we have already survived everything that's been thrown at us. Every war, every crisis, every time it looked like democracy wouldn't stand, it held. So go stand next to something and let the fact of what was happening in America and what happened on that site settle into you. You'll be a prouder American for it. The news is going to tell you a story this week that's probably going to make you tired. Here's a different story. It's a story of regular, everyday Americans, everyday people like you and me doing extraordinary things. A person from your town, whose name is forgotten in a book somewhere, is waiting for you to come and find it and be inspired. That's the America I know. That's the America worth celebrating. Happy Independence Day. I'm Dave. This is a Public Square Project. 5 things, because there's strength in neighbors. If you found this interesting, please share it with 5 of your friends. Post it to your Facebook, share, like, subscribe. Follow us anywhere quality podcasts are sold. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next week.